Right, so what you need to do is wait for White to wake up because she's our builder. And line up the rest of the rooms so they can all have light if we get any prisoners. If I decide to keep them, that is. And we also need some actual defenses in this colony. Yeah, I want to go back to having a full wall around this colony. It's going to be difficult considering there's going to be a big chunk of space right there that people can fall down. Oh well, it is what it is. And oh yeah, we need to start making our own weapons. So, bolt actions, basically. Or maybe revolvers. You know what, screw it. We're doing revolvers. All the way. Also, can somebody go haul in that short bow? It's deteriorating. Alright, who's the tractor? Oh, and that's you, Rhoda. And first revolver goes to Galga. Oh boy, it's snowing. Anyways, let's start growing some cotton. Well, I hope they have fun dealing with the mechanoids, because I think they're gonna wake them up. The raiders, I mean. And yep, everybody has a revolver, or a machine pistol. So that's great. What are we even dealing with? So, steel blessed halberd, steel club, and an etwa. In other words, we can deal with this raid. We totally can. If nobody has a mental breakdown, that is. Right, so that takes care of the raiders. So they all died. Except one of them. Now they all died. And the only injury was Nora, who got a bruise from the club handle, so not too bad. Of course, I may have declared victory too soon. And yeah, it's just one person left. Okay, there was another batch. Not good. Right, now they're fleeing. Now I can declare victory. Who's the doctor? Oh, that's you, Lodu. So, stabilize, Nora. And then rescue. Are you kidding me? Have you gotten the memo that you're supposed to be fleeing right now? Oh dear. Yeah, this is some of the funny behavior that ensues, when there's no way off the tile. Alright. I guess we are doing this. Alright, so one of them is, well, they're all down now. Somebody has to go finish them off. Or, how good are you, Rad? Butcher. 29. Pathfinder Brawler Grady. I don't like the Grady one. Alright. That takes care of that now. Well, Nora's back and promptly going off on a smoking bench. Lovely. And Nora went down. Hey, our builder's back. Well, our primary one. So hopefully we should have heating for everybody now. And yeah, we do. Larry P. Formal 1. Malnutrition. Got him. So, I guess that's the, third pet? Oh dear, this is gonna be the run that has all the pets, well, passing to say the least. And hey, the women have a sergeant suit to look forward to, so that's nice for them. Oh hey, there's two mechanoid clusters over here. Well, I'm gonna pretend they don't exist. Oh boy, another spormon to, join the colony. Well, I don't think that's gonna be sticking around for very long. And I can do some funny orbital trading shenanigans and hopefully take out those, mechanoid clusters. With a single volley of, cannon fire. By that I mean, mortar fire. Oh well. So, let's see now. All mounted orbital trade beacon. All mounted comms console over here. What? Really? Well, I guess it's time to go sally out and save light. You stay in there. Since you don't have a weapon. Alright, so that's taken care of. Mostly by what? Death in 10 hours. That's not good. Alright. Back to whatever you're doing. Except, my doctor, you need to be on call. And hopefully beat White to a room. Right. Yes, this is why I gave everybody herbal medicine. White's having a bit of a crisis of belief. Serious pain was the final straw. That was your own darn fault, White. You know what? I think that Spormold can find a better life elsewhere, so... we're selling it. Well, that's Tom Plant's clothing completed, so I can now make my own actual proper clothes. And yeah, I'm thinking of just making some... plate armor. Out of plasteel. If I can find it. Is that in another research that I haven't done? Oh dear. Yep, that's in another research I haven't done. So, let's see now. Let's just bump that to the front of the queue so we at least have some way of protecting ourselves from the mechanoids. Because boy are they gonna rip us apart. It would also help if we can actually make some standard issue clothes. So, t-shirt. And pants. And let's get this set up. To like, not yet, because I need at least some way of replenishing our clothes. So do until you have, I want to say, 5. Of at least 70% quality. Of each. Not that way. The other way. Well, everybody has a proper t-shirt now. Pants are another issue. Well, that's plate armor researched. And now let's make some. Make plate armor. Bulwark mask. Let's see now. Let's see if you make it out of plasteel, if it does anything. 45% armor for the sharp, 22% for the blunt, and 26% for the heat. Alright, what do you get out of obsidian? Oh, not as good. Not horn? Nope. Plasteel is literally our best bet. And it's not even close. Alright, how about plate armor? Yep. Plate armor, sharp, 102% for the defense, 49.5% for the blunt, and 58.5% for the heat. We're making plate armor out of plasteel for our colonists. No. And no, it's just plasteel that you're allowed to use. Nothing else. No Terraria wood and armor shenanigans for Rimworld, please. Lights off on a days. Ooh, hey, a combat supplier. Let's go sell off all the bows that we don't need anymore, that we have a suspicious amount of. And I think we're keeping the EMP grenades, because I think they might actually be useful. Do you have any good armor that we can buy off of you? Lotus armor? 4 grand! 4.5 at that. So that's too much, even if we sold them all of our gold. Which I do not want to do just yet. Monosword, that's 3 grand, aka too much. Zeus hammer, also 3 grand. Same price, too. And let's just ditch the bio-coded machine puzzle that we can't even use. And that's blowback operation completed. Apparently I had built some, power conduits and we just had this event. You don't get those if you build them hidden. At least I don't think so. Rhoda has her first plate armor. And it is good quality. Oh my, that's a lot. Well, we also need to make some helmets. But I think that's gonna be somebody else's job. Bulwark mass, 35. Alright, so that covers the head. Alright, let's see, that plasteel. Right, that was the best one. And I don't have enough components because, yeah. Well, here comes the bad time to ruin our day. And straight into the other bad time. I wonder if they're going to fight. Nope. Oh, it's the Militors, so I basically can't ignore them. Yeah, Rhoda's going to be dealing with this batch of Militors by herself. One's dead. And the only injury so far is a bruise. Two's dead. And here they come. And this is partially why I wanted a hallway of traps. Oh well. It is what it is. Okay, let's just keep their aggro focused on Rhoda here. Well, some Militors are fighting to hide for us. Everybody else is trying to fight these colonists and try and stay out of the Militors' path. Alright. We dealt with that big group. Are they seriously shooting my, What are they shooting? Am I shooting something? Yep, I guess we're shooting something. Well, the Militors took out the hive. Alright, time to go take out the Militors ourselves since the hive failed in that regard. And I have to fight them myself. How tragic. Oh well. They did their job, as far as the hive is concerned. Right, that takes care of that. And of course, if Solar Flare comes in to ruin my plans of making plate armor for everybody. Oh boy, another spore mole. Looks like Nora has the other, plasteel plate armor. So yeah. Things are looking up for us now that we actually have some armor going. Yeah, plate armor might just be just a tad OP when you use plasteel. Oh well, I'm not complaining though. I guess that's how the daemon's supposed to be played. Since plate armor isn't from a mod, it's vanilla. Editha, best at crafting still level 12. Yoink! Where? Where's my new colonist? Game? Well... in other news, we've finished off gas operation research, so that's, heavy SMGs, chain shotguns, LMGs, my favorites. And since we passed the day 100 mark, we can now start loading them up with, well, weapons. Which would be rather lovely for dealing with mechanoids. Well, the mechanoids are coming our way. White's not a team player. Alright, time to deal with the mechanoids. Alright, so that's one down. Actually, you two, since you're, kind of soft, go all the way over there. And you did the exact thing that I didn't want you to do, Blaster. Then shoot up, Delta. Alrighty then. You two, head down there and go kill that stupid blaster. Hey, Delta. Oh, dude, don't stabilize, Delta. And just a laser blaster at melee. Alright, how much damage are we talking? Oh, not too much. Well, White's decided to finally join, but it's kind of late for her. Rhoda went down. Nora's still in the fight. White, get out there and go help, Nora with that, mechanoid. Lucky it should just be bruises. Yeah, no immediate danger. And that's a plate armor at work. And of course, Rhoda's revolver is doing the fun thing of shooting the enemy while they're crawling away, and that takes care of that. Alrighty then. Somebody haul in that revolver, and the herbal medicine. And the plate armor is doing its job. Well, you know that huge forest fire that was burning away, to our colony? Well, Mercy Rain finally kicked in. And by Mercy Rain, I mean hard snow. So yeah, that's not our problem anymore. Well, Nora's gone off on a course session. Let's go see who it is. And it's, Marjan, who is, not even one of our colonists, because, none of them are dead. They're just a raider. Somebody go haul that in. Delta's turn for a mental break. And hey, our first harvest of cotton is coming in, and it's coming in hot. What is catatonic again? Oh well, at least, she did it in a room. Well, the Spormal has the flu, and malaria hit the colony, and it's their crafter, not good. Alright, clean and then... did somebody already get to her? Yep. The really stinky part about this is that Vida's catatonic and she's the one with the, breach health. Oh dear. Well, I found a book on social that will give us, 250 XP an hour. That's of late. 269 silver. Yoink! Well, let's just say I'm buying some glitter world medicine. Mostly because Rhoda here has the, malaria, and I don't want her to, well, take the budget because of it. Yeah, Rhoda is gonna be fine. Mostly thanks to that glitter world medicine that we purchased. Well, mine's backed up. How do I know that? She's throwing a tantrum. Pessimist was the final straw. I literally can't help you with that one, White. Also, you realize you're gonna have to fix that, right? So yeah, one has a third plasteel plate armor. Lord was off on a food binge. Looks like Lodu and Nora had a bit of a social fight. And I think, yeah. Nora might have been fine. In fact, they're both fine. Lights on corpse succession. Again. Lodu has a fourth plasteel plate armor. Excellent quality. She's gonna be right nightmare, isn't she? And another corpse succession. This time it's Nora. And it's again Marjat. Well, that's the mortar research completed, so that's right. Everybody has plate armor now. And yeah, I think I might be making everybody plasteel simple helmets for armor. Do until you have 5. Cure all. Plasteel only. And that's noble clothing researched. Lights off on another corpse session. Let's see what it is. And a defoliator ship. Lovely. Alright, where is it? 3 sorchers. 3 pikemen and 2 lancers, and of course the obligatory scythers. And yep, it's Marjot again. And that's the Neolithic storage finished up. Alright, so everybody has their simple helmets on. And well, that's medieval storage researched. And that's the robotics fundamentals researched. RP 751. Pessimist was the reason for why it's tantrum this time. And that's the tier 1 robotics research completed. Well, I think I'm gonna be buying my first Omnibot. And like so. And it can just go in there. Hey, we have something other than another Spormal pet. A Harpydoll pet. Well, those who can live in the home area. And make sure the Harpydoll has a bed. Even if it's nothing more than a designated place to sleep. Like an animal sleeping spot. And as a tier 2 robotics researched. Completed. Right, so we've also finally built the granite small altar for the true platform, so that's great. And I brought that up and running now. We don't need that one anymore. Rituals, let's just do them all. And hopefully we get some good polls as far as colonists goes, and if they actually show up. And hey, we had an unforgettable troop fair, so that's great for everybody's mood. Well, the mechanoids are up. I guess we don't have a choice in confronting the enemy. Right. Why? Alright, hopefully the Omnibot can distract them long enough for our soldiers to get there. And yep, that plan worked. And just to start shooting at the mechanoids, so you may go to bed. Now that the soldiers are here. One just touched the budget. And the other one did too. And they shot out my fence stays. Lovely! You know, I think I'm gonna have to deal with that defoliator ship at some point, because it's now polluting the ground, and that's no bueno. So, time to test out how good the armor is, and make sure everybody is there. Yep, they're up. Just keep moving, just keep moving. Apparently not that great. So yeah, I took out a Scorcher, 2 of them, and 2 Scythers, and I think I'm gonna have to call it there, at least until my colonist can be patched up again. And I think this is where I'm gonna leave out the episode for right now, so yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video and its playlist all over social media if you want to help out the channel and the algorithm for free. And if you want to support the channel financially, there's a link to my Ko-Fi in the description below where you can do exactly that for as little as $1 a month. There's also the general Amazon affiliate route if you want to support the channel that way. It doesn't cost you anything extra to buy the things that you want off of Amazon through that link. And a new thing that I'm trying out is selling PCs. Yeah, that's the thing, through java.gg. Anyways, that's where my store is hosted. So, there's that. If you happen to need a PC right now. I only have one, so, yeah. I guess more stock can be replenished as the orders come in. But no, it is what it is right now. So, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!